Hello, welcome back. Our next chapter is the universe. So let us get started. The sun, the moon, and all the stars in the sky are called the heavenly bodies. They are parts of the universe. The earth too belongs to the universe. Of all the things in the universe, the sun is the most important to us. So, children, we can call the sun, the moon, and all the stars that we see in the sky as heavenly bodies. Okay, they are all the parts of our universe. We are living in the earth, and our earth too belongs to the universe. And whatever be in the universe, it is the sun which is the most important thing to us. Okay, so first of all, we will study about the sun. The sun. The sun is a huge ball of burning gases. It is so hot and bright that its light and heat can travel millions of kilometers and reaches us. If one could fly to the sun, it would take more than 4 years to reach the sun by the fastest aeroplane. Without the sun, the earth would be dark and cold, and there would be no living being on it. The sun does many things to make the earth a good place to live in. It melts snow and changes water to water vapor. Water vapor forms clouds, and clouds bring rain. Sunlight also helps plants make food. We and all other animals get food from the plants. Even the flesh-eating animals depends on plants. They eat animals that eat plants. So, without the sun, there would be no food. As discussed earlier, sun is a huge ball of burning gases. Okay, and it is very far from the earth. And so, its light and heat can travel millions of kilometers and reach us. Okay, so it takes 4 years to reach the sun by the fastest aeroplane when we are traveling to the sun. So without the sun, the earth would be dark and cold. So we cannot think of such earth without sun, right? So it is the sun which makes the living beings on the earth. It makes the earth a good place for living. Okay, and it melts snow and changes water to water vapor. Water vapor forms the clouds, and clouds bring rain. And we all know that what is the importance of rain, right? So sunlight also helps plants make food. So we all know that we and all the living beings depends on plants. All the animals depends on plants for food. Even the flesh eating animals also depends on plants. So without sunlight, there would be no living being on the earth. Okay, so we can say that sun is very important for the life on earth. Okay, next one is the solar system. A heavenly body that moves around the sun is called a planet. The earth is a planet. There are 8 planets in all. Some planets are smaller than the earth and some are much bigger than the earth. Some moves around the sun much faster than the earth. Some take much longer. All the planets shine in the light of the sun. They do not have their own light. The sun and its planets make up the solar system. So we can say that the solar system is made up of the sun and its planets. Planets are nothing but they are the heavenly bodies that moves around the sun. The earth is a planet. That is, we are living in the earth, and the earth revolves around the sun. So earth is a heavenly body that revolves around the sun, and we can say that the earth is a planet. Likewise, there are 8 planets in the solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, some planets are smaller than the earth and some are bigger than the earth. Some move faster than the earth, some takes much longer. And one important thing about the planets are the planets shine in the light of the sun. They do not have their own light. So without sun they cannot shine. Okay, this is about the solar system. Next one is the stars. Like the sun, the stars are all balls of burning gases. The sun too is a star. It seems bigger and brighter because it is close to us. The sun is the star closest to us. Many of the other stars are actually much bigger and brighter than the sun. Some stars seems to form shapes in the sky. These shapes do not change. A group of stars that seems to form a fixed shape is called a constellation. In the olden days, people named the constellation according to their shapes. Some of these are Scorpius, Orion, and the Great Bear. So, like the sun, the stars are also the balls of burning gases. The sun is also a star. Okay, it seems bigger and brighter because it is closer to us. But the stars are also eventually much bigger and brighter, but they are much far than that of the sun. Okay, some stars seems to form shapes in the sky. They do not change, and the group of stars that seems to form a fixed shape is known as constellation. And it is very important what is constellation and what are the different types of constellations. Okay, so the olden days the people named the constellation according to their shape. Some of them are Scorpius, Orion, and the Great Bear. So children, everyone please go through the textbook, read the textbook nicely, understand it, and study nicely. Keep watching. Thank you.